Hey, what's going on guys? Wookie here, and in today's we're going to do the top 5 Gobble Gums in Black Ops 3. So this top 5 is only going to be oriented around solo players. I may do one for co-op players later on in the year, but of course we're going to do the top 5. Of course, if you guys want to leave me any suggestions for another top 5 you may want me to in the future, because I do want to do this like as a weekly or once every 2 weeks kind of thing, because I personally enjoy making them, and I'm sure you guys do enjoy watching them. So of course this is a zombies orientated one. It's classic Gobble Gums only, so no Mega Gumballs will be included in this list. The reason for that is of course we're getting 4 new Mega Gobble Gums with their eyes in tracker, and of course I just want to say one last thing, is these are the launch Gobble Gums. It may be with the future DLCs, maybe some more classic Gobble Gums that will be introduced into Black Ops 3. So of course this is just going to look at the 15 classic ones, and of course it's going to be based around solo players. So without further ado, let's get into number 5. So coming in at number 5 we have Stock Option. So I absolutely love Stock Option. I've loved it since it started. So I personally think Stock Option is best on the Giant, and you guys probably know why. The catwalk. This Stock Option is really a camper's kind of Gobble Gum. It's so good if you want to play a camping strategy, as of course there's no need to reload. I'm going to read the description very quickly now. Ammo is taken from your stockpile instead of weapons magazine, so that means if you use an LMG, ray gun, Wunderwaffe, anything like that, it's going to be absolutely great. And Stock Option, there's really no negative to it, and the reason why it's in number 5 is just because unless you're doing a really campy strategy or you're into the really high rounds, it's not going to be too useful, as most of the time you can reload and usually you won't die. So it's only really good in those certain situations, but there's lots of zombies coming at you. You want to do a really good camping strategy, and of course it lasts for 3 minutes, which is not a long time. Of course a lot of Gobble Gums do last for 1 round, 3 rounds even, so it doesn't last the longest, but it does last a pretty decent amount of time. So coming in to number 4 we have Anywhere But Here, and I absolutely love Anywhere But Here. I'm going to show you why, because there's so many uses. So I'm going to read the description very quickly now. Instantly teleport to a random location. A concussive blast knocks away any nearby zombies, keeping you safe. So it has 2 times activation, so you can use it twice per Gobble Gum. And the uses for this is number 1, if of course you want to do the teleporters on the Giant. I know the teleporter, the third teleporter, teleporter C, usually it does take a while to get around there, and sometimes you don't make it. So if you want to hit the teleporter, you know, use this Gobble Gum, you'd be most of the time straight back to the original, obviously teleporting position, and you can easily do teleporters. Another good thing for this is of course if you want to pack a punch. As you guys know, I personally get this loads of times. When you pack a punch, it does leave you kind of exposed, and of course sometimes it's happened to me so many times where you get your gun and it turns out you go down. So obviously you can teleport out of there and you'll be into a safe place. And of course it's pretty obvious if you're in a sticky situation, maybe you're getting overrun on the catwalk, maybe you're training in the pack-a-punch area on Shadows of Evil. It's just an all-round good Gobble Gum, and I really do enjoy it. One negative to this Gobble Gum is the use time. So when you do activate it and the time for it to actually teleport is quite a while, and does sometimes lead you to actually die before the Gobble Gum is activated. That's why it's number 4. Hopefully, you know, it's obviously be really good if it could do a bit quicker, but obviously they kind of want to keep it not as powerful. So we're going to come into number 3 now. So number 3 is Danger Closest. So I absolutely love Danger Closest. First reason is it lasts for full 3 rounds, and basically this is the PhD of Gobble Gum, because of course PhD Flopper is not in Black Ops 3, which really saddens me. I absolutely love PhD from Black Ops 1, and so it does 0 explosive damage. So what's that good for? Well, obviously if you want to obviously use the ray gun or the Porter's X2 ray gun, it would be perfect for that, because of course there'd be no splash damage for that. But what I honestly recommend using this the most with, and this can make an absolutely insane setup, is if you use the Death and Taxis or the Meat and Wagon or something like that, or one of the explosive pistols, and it just makes you absolutely wreck zombies, and it's so cool. So of course, for example, the Death and Taxis, if of course you're in a corner, you accidentally press one of the triggers, it can explode and blow you up. However, with this Gobble Gum, it doesn't happen, and you can absolutely destroy zombies. I cannot understand how much you can make this Gobble Gum an absolutely insane setup. And of course, it lasts for a full 3 rounds. It's not like with some of the Gobble Gums where it only lasts for 1 round. This lasts for 3 rounds, which is, you know, it's quite a while. It's quite a long time. And I honestly, really, genuinely do love Danger Close. This is one of my most used Gobble Gums, and I absolutely love it. So we're going to go into number 2 now. So coming in at number 2 is In Plain Sight. So I obviously love In Plain Sight. We first got kind of a look at it in Black Ops 2 with the Origins, you know, the blood packs where you could turn into a zombie. This is basically that, but in a Black Ops 3 version of it. And one of the reasons why I love this, and it helps me so much, if, say, for example, you know, on zombies, if you go down, you're kind of out of your moment. You need to get your perks back. You need to do what you need to do. You need to, obviously, if you want to pack a bunch of weapon, or maybe it's mid-round, this helps out so much. So, first off, I'm going to read the description. You're ignored by zombies for 10 seconds. However, this has 2 activations, so you could possibly get it up to 20 seconds, which is obviously a really long time. So, for example, you know, you go down, you're thinking, oh crap, I gotta get jug, gotta get quick revive, and so on. If you activate in plain sight as soon as you get up, you can get to jug, possibly even get to quick revive, activate it again if you really do want to, and get all your perks back and get back to a really good position again to carry on zombie playing. Because I don't know if this is just me, but when I go down on zombies, I kind of do lose it and lose kind of my momentum. And in plain sight just really helps me out that. Obviously, yes, other uses as well. If you want to pack a bunch of gun mid round, and you know, you usually get trapped by zombies in the pack a bunch machine. It happens absolutely all the time. The giant and Shadows of Evil. With this, you can go in plain sight, pack a bunch of weapon, you'll still have enough time to get it, obviously get into a safe position, and then obviously start slaying zombies. So I absolutely love it in plain sight. It has so many uses, and it's honestly such a great gobblegum. So coming into number 1, and I honestly think you guys would have guessed this already, it's, you know, it's the hardest gobblegum to get for a reason, and this is Alchemical Antithesis. I honestly think I butchered that name, but I really don't know. So Alchemical Antithesis is I'm going to read the description first. So every 10 points earned is instead eroded with 1 ammo in the stock of the current weapon, which to be honest with you, when I saw that for the first time, I didn't think it was that good. I thought, alright, every 10 points 1 ammo, I don't see the point in that, but oh my god, this is amazing. I'll show you guys with the SVG here. I was kind of running out of ammo with my SVG. This is honestly brilliant with snipers, LMGs, almost all weapons, but snipers is where this gobblegum absolutely shines. So it has 2 activations which last 60 seconds long, so it's quite a long time. As you guys can see here, obviously sometimes I almost die, but I was running out of SVG ammo, and as you guys know, it says here for every 10 points you get 1 ammo. So for example, if you get a headshot, that's 100 points, which means 10 bullets in, for example, my SVG here, or a Dracon, or a Locust, or maybe a Dingo, or over any type of gun. You can get so many, basically a free max ammo. It's basically 2 free max ammos, and you know there's a mega gobble gun for max ammos, and this is basically it, but in a classic gobblegum form, which makes it so good. This works with so many good guns. Snipers, in my opinion, it's the best, but of course with some things like the Dingo, it just refills your ammo so quickly, and it's one of those things. So you're thinking, all right, I'm on my last clip here. Put Alchemical on, and you're just back to max ammo, and it's so good. That's one of the reasons why it's number 1. I just honestly couldn't think of a gobblegum that really does outdo this, and in my opinion is the best gobblegum in Black Ops 3 for solo players. So this is top 5 for solo players. I didn't want to include any co-op players because I know some of you guys do play solo and may want to see a solo version of this. And of course, if you guys do play a lot of co-op, I may make a co-op version later on in the future. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you could subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated, and maybe like the video. Again, leave any comments down below for any other suggestions for future top 5s. I would be honestly greatly appreciated, and as always, thanks for watching.